Hello, welcome again. Today I'm going to show you how to make spring rolls. Everything from the pastry to the fillings to the frying and to the eating. So let's go on the ingredients for the pastry first, and then we'll go ahead with the fillings. Here we have 200 grams of baking flour, 100 milliliters of water, 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. These are all the ingredients we will need for our spring rolls pastry. We will sieve our baking flour. Always remember to sieve your baking flour. That's it. 100 milliliters of water goes into the pot. We do not leave the pan on the burner. We will hold the pan once the burner is put on, and the fire will be on low heat. Okay, now we can see the water is boiling. It has some bubbles on the bottom. Has some bubbles. Now put it by the side of the burner. Turn in 1 tablespoon of oil into the boiling water. Put it right on the burner again. The bubbles are coming up. Wow, the bubbles are coming up very well, so it's boiling. And we move it into the dough immediately. Here we have to turn it as fast as you can, with the tablespoon. First with the tablespoon, turn it right like that, very fast, and go with your hands. Go with your hands now. Oh wow, it's hot, be careful, it's very hot. Ooh. Okay, you can see it got everything into the body, like that. Okay, you can see that. Yeah, we didn't have the time to scoop this off. Now we can do that. While we keep kneading our dough. Knead it very well. You can see it's very hot. It's very hot. Okay, so you see that. Okay, good. Now the dough is very nice. It feels very nice on the hands. Okay, you see that? Very nice, lovely. Okay, so hot, nice dough, very nice. See that? That's how your dough is meant to come out. So without wasting any more time, just mold it into a ball like that. You see, a ball, just like that, lovely ball. Good. Now, without wasting time, put it up, cover it up very well so heat doesn't escape from it. And cover it up, you see that? Now, put it aside as we make our fillings for our spring rolls. See? So, we put this ball aside. Okay, now about the ingredients for the filling of our vegetable spring rolls. Here we have a cabbage. I had a medium cabbage. I cut it in half. So this is half of a medium cabbage. Or a small cabbage will do for this recipe. 2 medium-sized carrots, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of chili pepper, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 onion, a little bit of nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of lime juice, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar. Okay, I am going to take you through how I cut my cabbage. Now hold it this way, and this is how I cut. I try to make the pieces really slim, as slim as I can make it. You can see that. Okay, so I don't go cutting it this way, I don't go chopping it, so I'm slicing it sort of. So slicing, just like that, okay? Okay, so now this is how much of cabbage we have. You can see that? You can see? Like that. Don't go chopping it, just slice it. Good, so our cabbage is ready. I took away the first layer of the carrot. I just want to show you how I did that, not with a knife, but with this. You see? It's for potato peeling, and I peeled my carrot with it. So you just put it that way and roll it. You can see that. You take away the carrot's first layer. Okay, so here's my grater. And I take the carrot and I move it that way. You see? That way. Good. This is how I grate my carrots. See? We're going to chop the onion. It's done. Okay, now our vegetables are ready for frying. Turn on the burner to medium heat. Wait for the pan to be hot. Feel the heat on the back of your hand, like that, you see? I'm beginning to feel the heat now. So 90 milliliters of vegetable oil goes in the pan. Okay, now it's heated up very well. You can see the vapor there, yeah? Okay, so now we go with the onions. You see, we go with the onions first. We go with the onions. Ooh, this is nice. We fry it up till when it starts getting a little bit transparent, if you can notice that. I'll go ahead with my carrots. You remember the carrots we grated? Carrots go into the pan now. Our carrots go into the pan. And now, remember our cabbage? Half of a medium cabbage goes in there. Wow. This is a symphony. Good. So, we stir it very well now. Careful that your cabbage doesn't fall all over the floor in your kitchen. This moment is really a trial for a lot of people. What is going to happen with our sugar and salt? Now our salt goes in there. 1 teaspoon of salt right in there. Without wasting much time, we put in our sugar. Sugar goes in there. Wow. And we stir it. Stir it very nicely. Gently. Not to be on the floor. Now you will perceive that specific aroma that only sugar can give to you. That aroma is wonderful. Now don't burn your fingers in the process. It's very easy to do that. Lovely. Ah, this is nice. You don't need to taste the food. All you need is perceive it and know it. Our 1 teaspoon of lime juice. 1 teaspoon of lime juice goes right in there. And of course, with a vigorous stir. Our curry powder, 1 teaspoon of curry powder. 1 teaspoon of curry powder goes in there. Good. Also with a stir, never forget to stir it up. Stir it up. Before you be done with all your ingredients, trust me, your vegetables are going to be ready for use. Turmeric, 1 teaspoon. Yeah, and a stir, of course. Never without a stir. 1 teaspoon of chili pepper. Yeah, remember that. Good. The pepper just gave that aroma. 1 teaspoon of paprika. Good. Did we forget anything? Not without our nutmeg. Remember? Grate it up, be fast, grate it up. Nutmeg is wonderful. I just love nutmeg, but you can do it without if you want. But I love nutmeg. Okay, just like that. You see the amount we grated? That's all. And nutmeg is the best. Okay, so now our vegetables are ready. I'm going to turn off the fire and put it in a plate. This is what our vegetables look like. We're going to put it aside. Okay, the next step, we need 80 milliliters of water in 2 places. 80, altogether 160 milliliters of water divided into 2, so 80 milliliters and 80 milliliters of water, and 1 tablespoon of corn flour. The first half of the water will go into our pan and heat it up to boil. Into the second part of the water, we put in our corn flour. Like that. So the second part of the water, we put in our corn flour and we stir it up. Stir it up. Okay, you can see the bubbles there. Now that means the water is boiling, like that. Okay, so now, see, it's boiling, and at this point, we will say it's done. Switch off the burner and leave it to cool off. We will start with our dough. Before we open it up, we will need 50 grams of corn flour. We'll sieve it out on the table. So you just pick it up like that, put it on the sieve there, and just hit it all over the table, you see? Now the secret here is the corn flour. The corn flour will help your spring rolls to be crunchy. When it comes to spring rolls, corn flour is the secret. Now we open up our dough. Look at it, very nice, lovely. Okay, so we'll mold it up into a long one. So this is what we do, yeah? Here it's 36 centimeters, and I'm going to cut it into 20 pieces. Now, first things first, let's get the center. How do we get the center? Put it together like that. You see? Try to put it together and give it a slice right in the center there, like that. You see? Good. Push it back. Yes, so you have a slice here. Then do the same thing here. Now take the middle. Okay, now you see that? Exactly on the slice there. and have a slice here, like that. Good. See that? Do the same thing here. Good. You can see right there, same level, center, and cut. Good. Now, visually, or if you can, of course, push it, go there, push it, put it like that. Okay, then I'll do here just visually. They're about here. That's going to be the center. Same thing I'm going to do here between these two ends. That's going to be the center. And here visually I could just do it, and that's going to be the center. I'll still go ahead. I'll give here one, like that, like that, like that, and like that. See that? So we cut it off totally. See that? Good. Take it through the corn flour. Both ends go in the corn flour. When you're leaving the dough, please don't leave the dough for less than 20 minutes. The more you leave this dough to rest in the cling film, the better for the dough. Try it and you will see how it is. But please don't use it earlier than 20 minutes. Okay. So we're going to flatten them up. Yeah, like that. Like this. And put your fingers this way and press it, press it, press it. See? Your rolling pin, put a little bit of corn flour. And go ahead. See that? Just go ahead that way. Turn it over to the other side like that. Now, like that. You see? The dough is very elastic, very much elastic. Yeah, the secret is in the hot water. Hot water used, that's the secret in my spring rolls pastry. Wow, very elastic. You can push it to any length. Yeah. A circle-like shape. Yeah, I'm trying to get that. See that? And to get it like almost to a tracing paper level. You can see my table right through it. That is how you're meant to do that. This is a very crucial moment in spring rolls. You see that? Now when I have it gathered up, I go here, try to straighten it up. You see? See that? Good. See that? Wow, it became like a paper, like a tracing paper. So that is it. Now I'll take it like this. You can see it. You can see my fingers there? Right. That's how your spring rolls is meant to look like. You see that? Good. Now you place it aside. I'm trying to make a circle-like shape. Good. And then I put your fingers like this. Put them like this. And squeeze them in between like that. See? Put it again. Do the same thing. Put it again. Do the same thing. Like that. If you use baking flour, the normal baking flour, it's not going to come out crunchy. So if you want it crunchy, use the corn flour. Now, your rolling pin, get that ready. Ready with the rolling pin. And we roll it. See that? Oh, nice. No much pressure. That's nice like that. Turn it over. And now you continue like that. Just a little bit of patience, everything comes out very nice. You see that? Good. Now, again, let me take this off, because this is a crucial moment for any wife material. It is a very crucial moment, how you roll up your spring rolls pastry. Good. The only disadvantage about spring rolls is that the preparation period is very lengthy, while the eating period is very fast. Now let's lift it up without tearing it into half. Lift it up, you see that? Oh, wow, wow, wow. Now hold it gently. Good. You see that? Wow, wow, wow. It's same as the first one. Now put it on top the first one. You see, I put it right on top the first one. So I'm going to continue with the rest and get back to you. Now we're done with rolling our dough. We'll place it on the cling film so that much air doesn't penetrate into it and doesn't make it stiff. Push it aside and let's face the next phase. Our corn flour is totally cold. Put some water in a plate. We will open up our cling film. Now we get a sheet. We place it like that. And I'll show you how to roll up our spring rolls. I love to put a lot of fillings into it. Our fillings are cold. Remember, we put it aside to cool off. Now, I love it really much there. So, I don't love my spring rolls being very slim. Love them to be fat. And look at what is going to happen next. Now, arrange it well. See that? Flip it over like that. Go ahead, do it this way. You can see that. Wow. Take up your brush, dip it in the water. Do this. See that? Brush off like this. Good. Take it to the sides like that. See? Very nice. Make sure you get the edges. The edges are important. I hope the camera is getting that. The edges are important. See that? Right. Now the edges are very important. If you can't get the edge, try to get the edge. You see? Very important. With water. Good. And get it up. Just like that. Good. Like that. Get this one up like that. Wow. It looks like an envelope. Now water again. Water. Push it that way. Water. That way. See that? Put water. Then corn flour. Corn flour. See? Dip it into the corn flour and put it here. Just at the edge here. If you feel it's not well placed, put it in again and do the same thing. Good, like that. You see? Put it in the water. Now flip it over nicely, like that, and to the end. See? Our spring roll is ready. See that? Do you see that? Very nice. You see? Now, this would serve as an example to all others. Let's do the second one so you would know what I'm talking about. Now you can see we have a hole here. Let's see, it's very good you're seeing all this, because when you'll be doing it, you might encounter all these things. So let me show it to you how you deal with such things. Put your water, don't forget this is water goes first. Water first. Like that, your water is first. Like that, good. Now put your first spring roll by the side, like this, yes. And pick it up. I want it more or less the same. So even if I didn't put the filling right there, still make it the same. Yeah? Okay, you see that? See that? It's going to be the same. Good. Now remember what again? Water goes there. Water goes in here. Water goes in here. And what goes to the top? The top goes with a corn flour. Corn flour serves as an edible glue. Corn flour serves as an edible glue. See, to the top we put the corn flour. Put it again if you feel it's too small. And remove this example and roll this one up. Roll it up, roll it up, roll it up. And that is it. You see, our spring roll is very nice. See that? Very nice. It's totally glued. See, so this now goes aside and you keep using your first spring roll as an example. The second one goes aside on a plate. Okay, our spring rolls are ready. You can see that. Okay, so now we go over to frying. I will put in 1 liter of vegetable oil. A teaspoon of salt goes in there. Okay, the oil is hot enough for frying. Place your spring rolls with the brim to the oil first. See? Make sure your heat is on medium. Okay, so my spring rolls are ready. They are ready to be served. You can see that? Wow. I am going to test one right away. That's very nice. You need to try it and come on the comment section, tell me how it was. It's very nice. Now in my subsequent videos I'm going to show you how to make the pepper sauce that will go together with the spring rolls. It's very nice. Okay, thank you very much for staying with me on this video. See you on my next one.